despite the giant swing attack. We've moved on to Rimworld. You know, because somebody, hilariously, somebody came into my chat last time and bitched at me that I didn't have my tag set up right. Moving on to Rimworld after Flagellant died to first turn death blow. Lol Lamau. Anomaly. Yeah, the game has a sense of humor, and it's sick and twisted. And we should cancel it on Twitter. The video download was canceled. Please try again. I'm only assuming that means good things are going on. Okay. Rimworld. Reload the player. It's working. I see everything on Rimworld. Okay, so the last time in Rimworld, we had an Among Us moment with our metal horror, which I don't know where we're keeping its dead body. I think we scrapped its dead body. But quick TLDR, this prisoner right here had a metallic version of the alien from Alien in it. It popped out, ripped apart poor Mila. So we had to then, it blew up her lung. So we had to then check her to make sure she didn't have the alien in her. And then we gunned it down in the streets. And survived. Now, for some reason, people don't like these button-down shirts we're making. But going through the list real quick, we have Mila. She's our spiritual leader who was abandoned as a newborn and grew up to really like flowers. For a while, she was only the person who knew how to talk to anybody, but now she's just mainly our chef in plants. Okay, we've got Beryl. He's our main scientist. Also happens to be a doctor who's just he's seen dead people all his life. And hilariously, Mila, Beryl, Toby, Lucy are all part of the same family. So we're just gonna hope that, except the mother, right? Beryl's wife is missing. All 4 family members are here. Except the wife. We don't know where the wife went. So, this man's has wife gone story. Whoops. Speaking of, we have Joby, who's our main planter. Like, sister. I get... These ages don't really line up that well. How old's Beryl? He's 35. Yet his daughter's 62. Mm-hmm. Toby can also mine and craft a bit. Lucy here is our main construction specialist. She also handles the animals. She was a janitor and is mute. And granted, she was a mute as a child, so maybe we've beaten that out of her. I don't know. Speaking of construction, we've got Gulas here. He was a construction engineer and a cave world tender back in the day. He's lost his right foot. And we have a wooden foot, which since we're transhumanist, he likes it. Woohoo! We've got Mopop here, who I believe was our first person we recruited through very humane ways. She's our main artist. She's a pyromaniac, which is a problem. And she can also handle mining. She was an escaped convict. Wow. She called Casanova a devil. You can't just call infants devils. She's apparently also racist. We have Welch, who we ripped off the floor, stuck him in our little 2-slot prison system. He is a genie, which means he is genetically predisposed to being better at crafting and research, but he sucks at almost everything else. For that, we have made him we have raised him to special status in our society, and he makes things real good-like. Yes. Rickles, also a recent hire. We picked her up so that she can be a backup doctor, and she's also decent at melee, and she can handle mining. Then we have the 2 kids, Leon and Casanova, who we've picked up through quests. Leon, we are training her on being a crafter. Children were added in non-anomaly in biotech. Quick TLDR, you gotta keep these 2 bars full for them to develop properly, which we're working on. Then we have Beniko, who's on her way back. She's our main social person, which we can pull up here. So she can handle animals, socials, and she's a good scientist, and she can also shoot, which is a rarity. She's also very fast and doesn't care about where she's sleeping. She's a very recent hire. We also have Bob, the Revenant. Quote, Bob is a spindly figure of desiccated skin stretched over an impossibly tall humanoid frame. The Revenant's name comes from its pattern of returning to hypnotize new people each night. Outlander folklore describes an invisible specter that captures the minds of sinners, placing them in a living hell. In the story, the victims can only be returned to life by hunting the creature as it sleeps and killing it. Basically, how we got him was somebody rang us up, was like, yo, want this spine? And we're like, okay. And he sent us the spine. You're gonna hold a heavy SMG you can shoot? Yeah. That's basically what we've been doing to the entire colony. Like, Lucy has level 10 shooting, but she's not a level 10 shooter, if you know what I mean. Also, Mila's gun dropped. There you go. So, currently, in our colony, is a transhumanist, human primacy. We hate animals. And we want to replace ourselves with robot pits. We have a rat. He's named Rat. So I believe our current situation, minus the Amogus incident, was, yeah, we're really low on steel. Now I'm hesitant to mine out these mountains here, because I kind of want to save those for emergency situations. And right now we're having Beniko. She's like trading people for steel, and she didn't trade off the marble sculpture for some reason. Don't know why. And we've got some hunting grounds here. These people called us a bit ago. They want us to help them with a... They begged for immediate assistance defending against the threat and offered everything at their camp, including recently discovered shards of arco technology, to whoever is willing to come help. We are in no position to go out and attack people. We're also trying to recruit Rustica here, who was the Among Us imposter. As you can see, we tried to interrogate her. Yes, we're trying to convert her to our ideology. She's kind of refusing. Probably because she's, you know, she believes animals are people. And she's a supremacist. But, we've been feeding her meat every day. So she'll get over it. Now, speaking of meat, yeah, the map is not too bad. We should hunt these. My call is just getting some hauling done. So are the kiddos. To be clear, I'm not sending the kids to child labor. The kids are actually allowed to recreate all they want. They're full up on their learning need. So. Our major construction project that I'm planning on doing is we're gonna build up our we're gonna build a better barracks over here. Well, can you grab your... Oh, you're crawling. I see. Recall, can you... can you pick him up? He has a tummy ache. We've also been able to get ourselves a greenhouse over here. And it's able to give us rice all the time, so we're not really struggling for food. So the next time we send Beniko out, she should go out with a lot of the rice. Because we have way too much rice stacked up. But yeah, since all of them are sleeping and there's nothing really going on, I'm gonna fast forward until they wake up. In the meantime, I guess I'll plan out my barracks over here. I want to leave some space. Well, let me find... Shambler's Approach. Okay, some Zamzams are approaching. Relations point Wemo have changed from -92 to -100. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna do a thing. Now I'll just deal with it. And Lucy's on a food binge because she's a bat. Okay. More likely she has a trauma-based eating disorder. Because, you know, she was mute. Yeah, was greatly affected by a traumatic event earlier in her life. Mm-hmm. So we're working down her religion. Unfortunately, she's in a good mood, because she has void catharsis. Well, that's not good. I don't want you to be cathartic. Okay, we have a bulk trader approaching, who immediately walked into the zombies, and they lost one. What happened? No way. Okay, so what happened was these people spawned on top of the zombies. Right? Nizik, hi Nizik. You're about to get a really funny story that I'm gonna piece together. We're gonna forensics this. So these traders spawned here, right where the zombies spawned 10 minutes ago. So some zombies shambled onto the map, drawn to by our monolith. Yo. The zombies were just kind of chilling here. And these traders showed up and immediately walked into the zombies. They started shooting. Right? And what happened was this person here, upon seeing their... Let's see. Social. Right? No relation. So they're their acquaintance. Right? They saw their acquaintance being attacked by zombies. This person here, she was shoving them back in the melee. Right? She communicated thoughts about the connection between identity and cryptosleep with a boy. Who's this guy here? And Finn. Where is Finn? Where is Finn? Somebody shot him. Finn explode. Oh, okay. Finn was a zombie. Okay, so Boy was caught by the zombies as well. So these two were caught by zombies. Looks like this guy was also caught by zombies. Stab Finn. Yeah, Finn attacked him. This is Finn. He was one of the zombies. And then you, the mad bastard, was like, you know what I need to do? I need to use my frag grenades that for some godforsaken reason I have on me. And he hucked grenades right at Violet. Right? And who Violet was winning against the zombies. She smashed one of the zombies down with a revolver. Yelled to Boy about how she doesn't believe in cryptosleep. And then you use frag grenade exploded Violet's right arm, pelvis, and torso. She died. All this happened in the time it took for me to realize that they were here and under attack. Alright, Beniko should make it home in time. But yeah, I think I'm fine with Mila going to talk to them. And speaking of, we need to convert her. Yeah, pretty sad apostasy. So we're working on converting Recall here. And we're almost ready to begin another conversion ritual with her, which will probably be what we'll do once we get Beniko back. But we'll go ahead. I'll trade with these guys. If they have any steel, we definitely want as much of that as we can get, because we're out. Alright, let's sell them our damaged clothes. Sell them Mopop's art. Let's sell them 500 units of rice. We just start making chem fuel. Granted, it's not as needed in non-vanilla as it is in vanilla. Beniko has all of our silver, so we'll wait until she gets back, and we'll buy the rest of their components with the silver. And we'll just leave her dead body to rot, I guess. There's this steel. What about the components? We bought components off of them. Where are they? Are you carrying them back, Mila? Okay, we need a research product. Let's work on the multi-analyzer. It's a shame to let me go to waste. Our peoples aren't psychopaths, so they don't consider people meat. So it's better to just respect the dead. Okay, one of the main things I'm concerned about is our power grid. It's not doing wonderfully. And I want to get a heal root greenhouse going. Doing the map because of dangerous territory. No! Beniko, where are you? Okay, she's not gonna get there in time. Okay, so then Where's their leader? There she is. Come back! Okay, can somebody catch up to them? Nuh-uh. God damn it. My components, come back! Why'd you come up here if it was too cold? Whatever. Alright, we'll make do with this deal. We got 4 more components. That's fine. And Mopop has created a masterwork wooden statue. Waltz, can you please pick up your gun? Alright, back to this. I think I kind of want to do, like, something a bit more interesting. Yeah. Okay, we'll deconstruct all that. Walt has created a masterwork plain leather button-down shirt. Hooray! That's good. Checking the wildlife. There's nothing particularly interesting on the map. If I run out of things to do, we'll pop that. We'll pop that what's it called? Mega Sloth, but beyond that. There was another geyser somewhere nearby that I wanted to grab. Because geysers are our most reliable form of energy. Yeah. Oh yeah, we were working on getting the drill set up. Okay. Okay, so and geothermal generator is 1, 2, 3. We build that, then we'll cover that. And I just ignore roof area. Make sure it's remove roof area. Cool. Okay, so now that we have a non-zero steel stock, well, we should wait for our power to get stabilized first. Let's stabilize the power. Get started on this. And we'll be good. Alright, so Mayla's tending to the prisoner who's stressed, which is good. We actually want her mood low because it makes breaking her out of her religion better. Which is what we want, because we want her to be part of our community, not her own. If Beniko rests, I'm gonna be so annoyed. Feed her people meat. Yeah, the problem is that feeding her people meat will give us more of a debuff than it'll give her. And there's no, like, interactions with breaking her. So... health, bioferrite extractor. Yeah, so we're extracting bioferrite out of this guy. Which we can use... for that. I've yet to really see, like the bioferrite generators seem like they'll be pretty good. Okay, that's helpful. And the brain wipe. The brain wipe, sounds helpful. I don't know what the other ones, because the brain wipe will allow me to recruit unwaveringly loyal prisoners, which is good. Berry ferrite prosthetics to make the coolest. Okay, everyone's sleeping, so I will speed up time. Festival of Enhancement on the 13th. We have a transport crash. A vengeful hunter named Lieutenant is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If he survives the impact, he will be badly wounded. He's not affiliated with any faction. Okay, he's a baseliner. He's got really good shooting, melee, and crafting. And he can help with construction. I kind of really want him. He's also a quick sleeper. He's only incapable of animals. Okay, and he's dead in 17 hours. Okay, Rickle, go get him. See. We'll rescue him to see if he joins us willingly. And if he doesn't, he'll be captured. Okay, every year on 13th of December, Nova Tantrums can have a special celebration. To begin the ritual, select one of the following. Okay. So she should arrive in time, and then we'll have the party when she gets here. Yeah, but my hope is to have another greenhouse. Peaceful meeting. Yeah, trade. That's probably the caravan we just walked past. Ah, fuck berries. She doesn't have the space for more steel. She completely out of food. Looks like she is. Let's get some more food in ya. Oh, and they have more components. Hang on. Yeah, that's more valuable for you to bring back. See if you can bring that. Move on. So our relations with these people, the Albinant, going pretty well. Everybody's back to sleeping. Watch is up, he's researching. Barrel's up, he's eating. And he's scanning at the ground penetrating scanner. We're waking up now. Barrel's back to researching. Lucy is hunting. Cool. Yeah, let's hope he joins us willingly. Because otherwise we'll have to send him to the fuck zone. I'm just gonna do... Look at that. Casanova is helping out by carrying some bricks over. It's good. So Mopop, as she's a pig person, she doesn't need or want refined food. I go to her bio, and then her race here. Carriers of the genes have an extra toxin filtering in their stomach and will never suffer from food poisoning even after eating rotten food. Carriers of this gene grow multifold stomach, allowing them to digest raw foods more efficiently than baseline humans. In general, they get the same nutrition from raw food as from if it is cooked. They also don't mind the taste of raw food at all. And they suck at cooking. So. What is Gulas up to? He's viewing art. Recall is helping out with hauling. Let's work, construct, Adobe. By ignoring anyone's special skills unnecessarily. No. So apparently Molotov will never doctor. A lieutenant joined willingly. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. So lieutenant was a firekeeper in his childhood, so he's responsible for keeping the tribe's fire going. And so he's good at cooking, and he was a vengeful hunter, so he's had a whole character arc. So what we need for him is we need a gun. And do we have any high quality leather for a parka? We have wolf skin. Yeah, let's get him a wolfskin parka. And he'll grab a shirt, and we just need pants. How much do we need? 40? Let's get some heavy fur. Heavy fur pants. Let's get that going for him. So, if I recall right... Okay, so they'll wear anything. How messed up are your clothes? No, they're pretty normal. What's that wool burqa doing for you? Is that helping? 5 to 32. No, he definitely needs warm clothes. Alright, we're running low on medicine, which is bad. Okay, Beniko, darling, are you gonna come home? Okay. LT, let's get your work sorted. So, I kind of want you on priority 1 crafting. Yeah. And I might... Because, what is Mechanicus? He wants a robe. Oh, bollocks. We'll have to convert him. Okay. Well, Nico, come on. Get with the program. Get with the program. There we go. So Beniko's back. She's bringing back a lot of... Wait for her to get back. Wait for her to recreate a bit. Yep. Things are going just lovely. We don't need LT to grab a gun yet. Okay, that room is built, so allow us dumping that out of there. Something's being murdered out there. Oh, the fox is hunting a rabbit. Speedy go. That's all the way down there. Because she's carrying dead animal. That's an Arctic fox. Well, here are the dead bodies of the cultists who tried to kill us. Maybe they shouldn't have tried to kill us. Just saying. Yeah, well, just hammering down on that SMG. Oh yeah, we just have this psychic artifact trapped in our chimney. Because that's where the guy who sent us Bob decided to dump that precious psychic artifact. Grab that. What I might do is I might build like a tunnel all the way back. And that's a lot of work. It's not that necessary. Do we have any romantic relationships going on in here? No. Everybody's just happy to be around each other. Okay. Let's not leave the book. We have a bookshelf. Come on, guys. Dang. Alright, this SMG's almost done. LT feels like he needs to get up and help. Once it's decided that leaving something 3/4 of the way done is the way to go. Alright. When you get satisfied of recreation, we're gonna begin our Festival of Enhancement. What is this? No. Okay, so let's get a leader. Okay, let's see. Begin role change. We're gonna get a leader now. Role changer, first human. We only really need 3 people, so let's get our 2 heretic children and the role specialist. Yeah, leader speech, work drive, combat command, and trial. Okay. Let's get this done. Let's see if we can get the party done in time. So Beniko, we ripped her, we filled her full of holes, threw her in a dark room, forced her to join our beliefs. She ended up liking us a decent amount. And we are going to make her our sacred leader. Okay, so what is she talking about? She explains the social structure of the community. She described how she will use her hair to overcome obstacles. Okay. She discussed the future of our colony. She talked about the importance of her new role. She spoke about her plant growing skills, of which she has the skill of one. And she explained how she is really good at le fucking. Okay. She, by the way, the two attendees are children. Beniko's a freak. And yeah, okay, so the role change is done. Yeah. And 1 in 10 do the extreme texture. Okay. Oh, it's really cold in there. Let's get a heater in our church. It's also really dark in the church. Can we get a fun... We'll light up our church a bit. Bless is late for the party. Because he is slow. Dump the stuff that won't rot. So everybody's just kind of wandering around, bumping in the dark, because there is no lighting in there. This is a good party. So, Barrel told about fat people with Casanova right next to Mopop. Good. Ghouls and Barrel shared a word about savory foods. Good. Everybody's just hungry. And somebody's trying to convert people on this. It was an unforgettable. Everyone learned about each other and felt like a family. Everyone participating in the ritual gains +8 mood for 6 days. Okay. And everybody's going to bed. Cool, that was successful. And then, yeah, next day we'll try converting Recall. Once the church is ready. Okay, so for our ideology, I think we need a lectern. So we're gonna go into this tab. I think we'll do that. We'll scoot everything back one. Festival of Femininity opportunity. Well, we're... Oh, god damn it, he's suffering from hypothermia. Heck, I'll go grab him. Yeah, we really need his clothing done. I don't have a Parker ready for him. Okay, so we'll do that. We'll build in one. And we'll make... Yeah, okay, we'll just do this one. Make one out of cloth. Just so we have one on standby, because we are going to try and recruit her. Yeah, it is minus 27 degrees outside, so we need to be aware of that. Lieutenant, you are resting until healed. Because you are literally suffering from frostbite. And we also need to sign you down to purple meds. He's building a deep drill. We have people here. Oh, this is the Royal Tribute Collector. Okay, so these guys are from Royalty. You can tell because they have slightly better gear. So this guy's supposed to be a champion or something? Yeah, these are all troopers. This guy's a Janissary. Yeah, these guys will want to trade me. They basically want me to give tribute to the Empire that is the fractured Empire that is holding out in these locations around the map. But I don't have any prisoners I want to give them. Beniko, you really cannot be sleeping in there. This is for slaves. No, don't go in there. Christ, Beniko. I guess she's I get that she's an ascetic, but like, my dudes. How many ascetics are we gonna get? Okay, we just have the one. I think she's an ascetic. Yeah. So what I might do is I might just build a shitty little... What for them? Okay, Gulas is on his way to build... Help build our... Our third... Geothermal? And the fourth one is right there, so... That's pretty good. I'm allergic to good gameplay. Oh no. Casanova is drawing on the floor. Very cute. Beniko is playing with horseshoes. She really should get a TV in here. Milo is throwing horseshoes over the head of Lieutenant. Mystica is no longer feeling too good about life. Her certainty's going down. Okay, let's do our conversion ritual. Well, let's have people... Okay, let's get people... Let's get the church room ready. Can you clean that room, hon? Yep. Leon is watching Mo Pop make art.